Okay, today we are going to go over the implementation section, public-facing site. When you open the site, by the way, the site can be found through the NS6 homepage, which is here with Mr. Elder's picture on it. Further through the one with Mr. Watson's picture on it. And then there's our site, well, Mr. Sergeant Bowers' picture on it, or whomever the NCOIC is at the time. Okay. First, we're going to start with the links underneath the NCOIC picture. Google, always a good site to find out some information on. The Datum's Elimination Portal. The post-DGS implementation planning, meaning all the contracts that we had before the current ET&I contracts. Node Site Coordinator listing. This list is only partially accurate. You should take everything in there with a grain of salt. If you can update the list, but we should do that at a local level and not on this link. These are the CONUS completed TSIPs, the MPLS page, and PSP page, where we should be referencing this every time we go on a survey, and we should have the PSP in hand. We should also have a copy of the DAD, and everyone should be getting IRs. Does that always happen? No, but it should. Okay, the links over here on the left, you have the implementation library, which I've already pre-opened to save a little time. The SCL development process and the site survey flow chart. You can look at these links at your leisure. I certainly won't cover them in this block of instruction. The calendar is the one that's shared between site survey team, Team Alpha, Tech Refresh. The whole NS61 family uses this one calendar. So this is where appointments and site surveys and all that are captured. Okay. The implementation library. When you click on this, you will go here. This library has all of our archived information on it. You may already be familiar with the shared drive. If you are, then you've seen this implementation link, and that link is that. And basically, these are archived documents from all of these sites, and the information was literally dragged and dropped from the shared drive into this library. So everything is online. You shouldn't have to use the shared drive at all. The only thing that has been omitted from the shared drive are documents that are older than 8 years old in most cases. All right. A few documents that you might find helpful here are the BTU estimator, and I pre-opened that here. And as you can see, these are items that we install a lot, or have installed a lot, or continue to install. For instance, the Cisco ASR 9010s. It shows the watts, the amps, and the BTUs for AC power. Of course, if you talk about DC power, then you get into a whole nother deal. There's DC, and the BTUs go up. All right. If y'all install something more and it's not on this list, I would advise you to enter it here, put the model number here, and then copy all of these and simply pull that field down for as many pieces as you need, and then fill out the appropriate information if you have it. This list was given to us by Alex Kaz, and is the complete document for adding in BTUs, which we'll get into later with SCLs. The other useful document is the NEMA connectors. These are the most typical ones that we use on SCLs. You can use this at your leisure. If you find a more complete one, please add it. I found this on the web someplace, and it had a lot on there, so I went ahead and loaded it. If you find something better, please load it and let the team know. It's all about sharing knowledge. All right, we don't need that up. Oh, circulars and instructions. This is where all of your forms concerning Title 10, no site coordinator responsibilities, site responsibilities, and our DISA responsibilities are at. These other links that you see will soon be going away. The only thing that will be in here is the circulars and instructions and the implementation. All this other stuff here will be contained in the library. These folders were a temporary solution to a little bit of a problem we had. This link here, actually this link right here, will take you to the repository where we keep all of our final SCLs, our site survey reports, our TSIPs, and our completion reports. And it's this library right here. You can look at it by installation site, by vendor, or a full list view. Let's choose installation site. And you can see, much like the implementation library is set up, this is set up, except you don't have folders. We have documents, and we'll open one for 29 Palms, and they're separated by metadata: project name, site name, vendor, report type. Those are the four main ones that we need. This library is primarily maintained by site survey team, and it looks like that might be the way of the future there. All right. The other link right here, and we'll get into this later, is how to construct a site concurrence letter and how to workflow it over to Sergeant Bowers right here, so he can either approve it or recommend changes. And that is the implementation section library. If you have any questions, please refer them to Master Sergeant Bowers and or Staff Sergeant Lawrence. Thank you.